What is going on, everybody? This, of course, is Mr. Tony Stark bringing you some domination gameplay on the map Detour using my go-to class setup, the MSMC and C4. It's what you've been watching for the past few commentaries. Now, today I'm talking about something that I feel like I need to talk about. I know that I've touched on it before in past videos. I'll even put a link to a video that I made a long time ago about sportsmanship. But as the title shows, I'm going to be talking about winning and losing and what it means to win and what it means to lose and how to lose, in my opinion, in grace and with sportsmanship. Now, being that I'm in the center of a lot of competition, I run a league, a competitive league. I play League Play, I play Call of Duty and other shooters like that. I'm always around competitive people, and I'm always around winners and losers. But to understand how we are to win and how we are to lose with grace, we have to understand the game itself that we're playing. We can blame Black Ops, we can blame Call of Duty, we can blame a video game for causing us to be angry, to rage, to react the way that we do, but ultimately it comes down to something that I talked about just the other day in my commentary called The Problem, which is ourselves and our own attitude. And growing up, we're taught that we want to win, and we should want to win at all costs, no matter what it takes. You want to get the win to do better than everyone else. And while that's all well and good, it leaves us with a problem. We feel unsatisfied, and we feel hurt, and our egos are wounded whenever we lose. And that's where the problem lies. We should never feel inadequate or wounded or anything like that whenever someone gets the better of us in a game, in a competition. When it comes down to it, there always is going to be winners and there's always going to be losers. There can't be a winner without losers. And just like there can't be losers, well, everyone could lose, I guess, but that doesn't really make sense. So the concept of being a winner and needing someone to lose on the other side is a constant. You can't have a winner without someone losing. And if you say, oh, well, everyone can win, everyone wins. No. There's always going to be losers. There's always going to be someone that tried their best and came up short, or that tried maybe not their best and lost either way. But what that means is that every time you go into a competition, whether you go in to win or not, and most people like to win, like I said, that's been instilled in us from a very young age. We go in to win. Not every time are we going to win. And the greatest athletes, the greatest sports players of all time, they didn't win every game. They're considered some of the greatest, the best teams, all of that. They're considered the best of all time, but they did not win every time. To get to where they were, they had to lose, and they had to know how to lose. And even if they took it badly, even if they didn't react well, they still had to go through it. And to be a winner and to win with any sort of grace and any sort of accomplishment, you have to lose, and you have to understand that you're going to lose. A lot of times, more often than you're going to win. But if you lose with grace and you lose with any sort of dignity, when you win, it's going to be that much sweeter. If every time when you win, you go around and you talk down to the people that you just defeated, you're going to be that much worse when you actually lose. And that's right there the problem with our online competitiveness. Whenever we're playing online and we can't see the people that we're playing against, it's okay and it's easy to react a certain way whenever they beat you. You can blame it on the game, you can blame it on how they played, you can blame it on the fact that they were doing this and that's what made you react a certain way. But ultimately, you are not responsible for what they do. You're not responsible for what the people that you're playing against and how they act and how they carry themselves in victory and in defeat. You're only responsible for yourself. You're responsible for the way that you react whenever you win. You're responsible for the way that you react when you lose. And if everyone took that into consideration whenever they won or lost, there would be no problems ever. We would all shake each other's hands. We would all say, good game. Better luck next time, or, whichever. That's what's going to happen. But it's not going to happen like that in this setup. Why? Because, like I said, from a young age, we're instilled that we want to win at all costs. We're not taught how to lose. And again, I'm in the middle of all this competitiveness, so I see this firsthand. But it's imperative as a community, as a group of people, of friends, that you understand and you realize that you can't win if you can't lose. If that makes any sense. If you're listening and that makes no sense, then reevaluate why you play the game in the first place. If you can't lose, you don't deserve to win. And like I said that in a commentary a long time ago. If you can't lose with grace, you don't deserve to win at all. Because everyone that loses has lost at some point. Everyone that wins, has lost at some point. I honestly, I don't know what else to say as far as trying to, I don't know. I feel like I have to beat some people over the head with a stick, with a brick, maybe something a little heavier, to get them to realize that it's a game, and it's something that, in order for us to play, we have to lose. We have to lose at it for us to continue to play the game. We can't all win all the time. And if everyone blamed everyone else for how they acted, the world would never go anywhere. Maybe that's why the world is kind of in the toilet at the moment. Because everyone blames everyone else for their own actions. Well, he did this, so I did this. Well, they did that, so that's why we did this. It doesn't matter. Do what you do. Act the way you act because it's the right way to do it. That's all I have time for, guys. I'll catch you next time.